What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. So, if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox. If that's something that intrigues you, then this is the channel for you. We do cover daily news Monday through Fridays. Sometimes we do live reviews. Also, we have daily early product reviews and things of that nature that we do get in from time to time. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for the tremendous support on the channel as of late. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Share the stream. I need you guys to share the stream considering how YouTube is as of late, lacking the notification alerts going out. So need you guys to just step it up a little bit with the likes so that we can push the stream out there. So we need to have a very serious conversation today because all I'm seeing is a lot of people that are just not happy. And for me per se, this is one of the main reasons why I just kind of lower my tone with a lot of things, because the frustration that I've been talking about since the beginning of this generation, it just kind of just went under the rug. And now stuff is hitting the fan. We have a lot of people coming out and they are not happy. And I'm seeing it, you know, being tagged into it, being DM'd about it, like what's going on with PlayStation. You know, PlayStation is obviously not the same anymore. And I've been saying it. I've been saying this is not the same Sony, and Sony has changed tremendously. And, you know, it's a hit or miss on what we get. You know, you just never know what you're going to get from Sony. And it's sad because I remember growing up as a kid, you know, back in the 90s and stuff, and remembering the PlayStation 1 and how great of a console that was. Remembering the PlayStation 2 and remember how great of a console that was. PlayStation 3 had some really solid games, and it was just really amazing to really see how you can start off really slow and then end the generation really strong. And I think that's what made the PS3 generation so good. And ultimately for me as a gamer, you know, moving from PS3 to PS4, and I was like, okay, well, now Sony has to really, really kick it into high gear, which they did. I think the PS4 generation, I think is what we're like 10 years now. PS4 generation was good. All right. It wasn't really all good, but it was good. And I felt Sony was feeling themselves in the PS4 generation, and they sort of had to do a rebranding, if you may, of the actual brand itself, because it was either sink or swim during the PS3 generation, and they literally had to step it up. But I feel hands down the 360 kind of won that generation, pound for pound. But I also think that Sony they had some really good stuff, man, like during that generation. Now, Sony won with sales, but I just feel in my heart that the 360 was just Microsoft's best attempt. And so obviously Microsoft ain't the same either, right? I mean, they're just buying publishers up and hoping that it will kind of mesh everything together and give us the quality and the games and the experiences that we are looking for. But on the PlayStation side of things, people are just saying that the PS5 is pointless. It's trash. It's garbage. It's a remake Station 5. I mean, people have been saying that since the very beginning, but it's starting to be more clear now. People are making videos talking about The Last of Us, how pointless it is, and it's just not good. It's just not good. You know, 3 years into the generation, you don't want to see this. You don't want to hear this, but this is what it is. And arguably, I would definitely say in terms of sales, this is Sony's best so far in a very long time in terms of performance, in terms of sales. So the problem is, it is not a buying console problem or selling console problem. It's from a creativity standpoint. It's from people wanting something fresh. And we're not getting that. We're not getting anything fresh. Like, we're barely getting stuff fresh. Like, everything is just remaster, remake, remaster, remake. And it's like, how many times do you need to remake the same game over and over again? The game is 3 years old. How many times? But this is why I tell people, like, this is the Sony y'all worship. This is the Sony that y'all put on a pedestal. This is the Sony that a lot of people are scared to speak up, because it's like, if you speak up and say something, people get mad. And then it's just like, people wonder why the same stuff keeps happening over and over. It's very apparent to me that Sony is all about the money and will always be about the money. And I feel like they're just not for the players anymore, because even with the PlayStation Portal, a lot of people are not happy with that either. I mean, yeah, it's mixed. You have some people are enjoying it and having a great time, and then the other part of the fan base is not happy. Like, who asked for a PlayStation Portal when we have Backbone and we have other controllers and other devices that we can use to be able to do remote play and things of that nature? Like, who is asking for this? And so it is a huge disconnect going on. So people are saying, oh, well, the PlayStation Portal is pointless. People are saying the PS5 itself is pointless, because if you look at Naughty Dog's output, this entire generation, it's all remasters and a remake, 2 remasters and a remake. And it's like, really? Like, I mean, one of the best, arguably the best studio that Sony have, right? But they got dethroned by Insomniac. You can say whatever you want about Insomniac Games. Oh, they put out Spider-Man, Buggy, and this and that. You know what? I can agree. Yes, you know, the game needed a little bit more time to iron out the bugs and the glitches that was in that game. But it is what it is. The game is out. A lot of people enjoyed it. It's nominated for Game of the Year. They fixed a lot of the bugs and glitches in that game. And, you know, Insomniac Games definitely deserve the trophy as one of the best studios in the industry right now. Arguably the best studio that Sony got. They dethroned Naughty Dog. I'm upset about Naughty Dog. I just been holding my tongue, because it's upsetting to look at a studio like Naughty. It's upsetting to look at Neil Druckmann, a legend like Neil Druckmann, that to see them just wasting time. And apparently The Last of Us remaster was pretty much handled by some new hires. So apparently it didn't take away from their new IP that they're working on, or whatever the heck they're working on right now. It didn't take away from that. So these are some new hires. So, and then when you look at The Last of Us remaster and you look at The Last of Us Part 2 right now, you can't even really tell the difference. Like, at least from what we have seen so far. Maybe there's some differences, but a lot of people are furious, and people don't understand. Like, listen, this is what Sony is going to continue to do. There's nothing you can do about it. I've said it so many times. Speak up, say something. Nobody wants to speak up. Anytime you speak up, people get mad. So shut your mouth. Don't have anything to say. And that's what I've started to do. I have nothing to say. I'm like, okay, well, I'll say a little stuff here and there, but I don't have the time for it, because people just don't appreciate stuff like that. They don't appreciate you calling stuff out. Maybe there's a handful of people that appreciates YouTubers or appreciate certain content creators for calling stuff out, and it's fine, but it goes nowhere. So it's like a waste of time. It's a waste of blood pressure. It's a waste of your health, right? And you're just talking, and nothing changes, because people are happy, or not even happy, but people are just complacent with what we're getting. And it's like, guys, each fan base have to look within themselves and realize the flaws, realize the issues. Nothing is going to ever get sorted out if we don't speak up. And crazy enough, yes, this is only $10. But I see people saying, well, Marlon, you're saying it's just $10, but they could have made this free. They could, Microsoft make a lot of stuff for free, certain updates and stuff like this for free, new modes and stuff like that for free, no charge. Sony could have just said, hey, you know what? We're not charging you guys. This is a free update for Last of Us fans, right? Maybe the only way they could charge is for the WF edition, the WLF edition, right? Charge for that. And then make the update free, and then make the WLF edition for collectors or whoever, or whatever the case may be, or just make it free, period. If Microsoft, I see people doing this. This is serious. We have to talk about this, because I'm tired of people tagging me in the stuff. I'm tired of people emailing me, you know, and it gets annoying because I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. So for those of you who are emailing me, DMing me, there's nothing I can do about it. I've sat here in this very chair and I've speak up numerous times. People get mad at me. People unsubscribe. People send all type of threats, this and that. I don't have, it's not worth my mental health. It's not worth it. So it is what it is. I'll talk about it. Yes. All right. I'll be nonchalant about it. Yes. But I'm not going to care. I really don't care. It is what it is, man. Because you see, it's going to get to a point where stuff is just going to get real ugly. And I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know if it's going to be Sony just see the writing on the wall or something and maybe try to find a way to interject something different. Because right now, I'm just being real. I'm tired of The Last of Us. I really am. Like last year we had it. And we are having it again. And it's like, bro, what the heck? I'm tired of The Last of Us. Can we get something different? And I see why people are saying the PS5 is pointless. And believe me when I tell you, there is a lot of people right now that don't own a PS5, want to buy a PS5, right? People that are PlayStation 4 seasoned players, people that still are on the PlayStation 4 right now, right? And they're just sitting there and they're like, the heck? They did the same thing with the PS3. Last of Us PS3, Last of Us Remastered for PS4. They're doing the same thing. So Sony did not change a darn thing. The cycle continues. So I see why some people are mad. I see why I get emails from people that are still on the PS4. Man, I ain't buying no PS5. Marlon, I don't care what you say. Whatever game, Returnal or Ratchet and Clank or Miles Morales or Spider-Man 2 or Demon Souls. Stop, Marlon. Those games, I don't care for those games. I need something different. I don't know what different means. I don't know what else you're looking for, but this is not the same Sony. This is not the same Sony, bro. I'm warning you guys and I'm telling you right now, this is not the same Sony. See, you see, once Jim Ryan got in, everything changed. When Sean Layton stepped down, I told you guys, Sony ain't Sony no more, man. Who knows what this new leader, that's coming in, I don't freaking know. I don't have all the answers. I don't freaking know. People emailing, asking me questions. Oh, why you not saying this? Why you not? What do you expect me to do? My hands are tied. Like, what do you expect me to do? I'm over here speaking up. People not listening to me. People getting mad at me. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do? It ain't, I tell people share the stream, tag so-and-so. They don't do it. So it is what it is. I'm just here, bro. I'm just freaking here. And I wonder when the train is going to roll off the rails. I wonder when the train is going to just be off the freaking rails. Because it's already off the rails right now for Sony. Like the live service push that they've been pushing, that Jim Ryan's been pushing on the actual studios. And the studios are frustrated because they're like, listen, man, we're not even geared up for this. We are a single player. All of Sony's first party studios, majority of them are freaking single player oriented. Now you want to push this live service stuff. Nobody in this stream, no majority of PlayStation fans never freaking asked for live service. But no, it's business, right? Sony is a business. I keep telling people this. Sony is not the same company like when we were kids. Y'all think this is a joke. This is a game. This is not a game. They're not the same. This ain't the same Sony from PS2. There are so many. I talk till my throat is dry. There's so many games I've been talking about. I don't get credit for anything, and that's fine. But don't email me and be mad and be frustrated because there's nothing I can do. I try to raise awareness. I try to call stuff out. What people do, get mad at me. Oh, Marlon this, he died. Oh, this, and nothing freaking changes. That does not help the situation, right? So you look at it from this perspective. Okay, you're mad. You're frustrated. You're saying the PS5 is pointless. Okay, because all you're getting is remasters and remakes. And the crazy part is this has been going on for a long time. This ain't the first generation that we've been getting remasters and since PS3, we've been getting remasters. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's been in existence for years, I just feel like now a lot of these studios, I just feel like Sony is running out of ideas. I'm just like, are they running out of ideas or what is going on? Where's the other games? Like, it's frustrating, man. It really is, because you go into next year. What else is going to get remastered or remade? I see people messaging me talking about Bloodborne. Let's stop talking about Bloodborne. I'm tired of talking about Bloodborne. Stop tagging me and sending me messages about Blood. It's not going to happen. How many times have I talked about Bloodborne? And I said, listen, Sony need to do something with Bloodborne. People saying, oh, instead of them doing, if they were smart, instead of them doing Last of Us remastered, I mean, they already updated it on PS5 for 60 frames. Give us the lost levels, give us the outfits or whatever else. Okay, maybe you want to charge $10 for that. Okay, fine. Right? Or some people are like, make it free, which that ain't gonna happen. Can it be free? Yes, it can be free, because it's content that is pulled away from the original game. And then 3 years later, we're getting the same thing all over again, right? But let me ask y'all this. Are you guys happy with the PlayStation 5? Are you happy with every aspect of it? I'm not happy. I'm going to tell you that off rip. Where are the multiplayer games? Where are the IPs that we need to be remade or rebooted? I'm not happy either. I've just been holding my tongue. I'm not happy. But I'm here. I'm still here. I still turn on my PS5. I still play. Doesn't mean I'm happy. I'm existing. I'm here. This is annoying. It's very annoying. We're not getting the games that we want. That's a freaking problem. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys this crap. It's annoying when we don't get the games that we want. And then what about the players? For the players, greatness awaits. It's like a huge disconnect after the PS4 generation. It's like a huge freaking disconnect. They don't communicate with us. They don't talk to us. And it's so annoying. It's so annoying. This quiet stuff. Why the heck are you being quiet for? Why are you being quiet? Like, it's so annoying. I know Sony can do better. I know they can. It is so frustrating. Everybody, since I did my review for the PlayStation Portal, people have been DMing me, messaging, oh man, we need a handheld. What is this garbage? I don't know. They said they need to engage. They need to increase engagement for PS5. And this is their way of increasing engagement for PS5. People are just not freaking happy, man. And you can say, oh, people are just complaining, but look at the landscape for yourself. This is not the same Sony. Now that Jim Ryan is out the door, who's next? What is this next person is going to do? Are we ever going to get back to Sean Layton? Are we ever going to get back to John Cadera? Like, I mean, all these other guys, Andrew House, are we ever going to get back to that? That's what we got to ask ourselves as PlayStation fans. No, we're not. We're never going to get back to that. All we got to do is roll with the freaking punches, man. As PlayStation fans, we just got to pick it up and we just got to go. We got to go. We got to roll with it. Because Sony ain't listening to us. Sony ain't listening to me. So, I mean, we just got to roll with it. And the higher ups, the upper echelon YouTubers, the big dogs at the top, they not saying nothing. Because when Sony sends them something, thank you so much, Sony, for sending this in for review. And deep down, you know they're deteriorated on the inside because they're like, wait, didn't we just play this like last generation? Didn't we just play this at the beginning of this generation? Didn't we just play that same game last year? Now we playing it again. Didn't we just had a remaster from early in this year, from January, Uncharted? Like, really? Right? Those higher ups, the big, I'm not going to say no names, the higher ups, the big dogs, the ones that help control this industry. If they not saying nothing, ain't nothing going to change. So little bitty old Marlon, dropping the bucket Marlon, little 50,000 subscriber Marlon, forget him. He ain't nobody. I'm trying to tell you, this is no different from corporate America. Y'all better wake up. Wake up, because I'm one of the few YouTubers out there that is trying to open up y'all eyes so y'all can see the real. Y'all better wake up and see what I'm talking about. If the higher ups ain't talking about it, ain't nothing gonna change. Because these companies, they're not fixing to stoop low and listen to some fly-by-night little mosquito YouTuber on the wall. Listen, we don't care what he has to say. We can care less about what he has to say. He's irrelevant. He is very small. He has no juice. Forget him. I am telling you, that's how it works. If you don't have the numbers, you are a joke. You're a waste of time. When the higher ups start speaking, that's when things change. You notice, okay, let me prove my point. Y'all think this is a joke. Let me prove my point. At the beginning of this generation, when Jim Ryan said, oh yeah, Horizon Forbidden West is supposed to be a free upgrade, then he turned around and start charging us for that upgrade. And when I say everybody start, man, every single soul that has a YouTube channel start complaining and be like, what? Start speaking up and be like, oh, heck no. You said it was supposed to be for free, right? So why are you charging us for something that's supposed to be free? I can count how many times Sony has went back on their word. They say one thing and then something completely different happens. What in the entire heaven? Everybody speak up. Everybody, man, that's the only way something will change. When everybody start making videos complaining, that's when it changed. But we just have a few little drop in the bucket YouTubers talking about, ain't nothing gonna change. But hey, listen, we all have a choice as gamers, right? The simple fact is, don't buy the $10 upgrade. You don't have to pay for it. Don't buy the WLF edition, right? You don't have to pay for it. You can skip it, but skipping it is not enough. I keep telling people, skipping it is, you're not going to have a lot of people that's going to skip it. It's going to sell regardless if you buy it, yes or no. That's just a slap on the wrist. Oh, don't buy it. Don't buy it. No, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. The Marlon, no, don't buy it. You know, oh, Christopher, don't buy it. Paul, don't buy it. Don't buy it. That's not enough. You need hundreds, thousands of people to say, nope, we ain't buying it. And then they will stop. Listen, man, they always say you want something good to be done, you better do it yourself. And in this case, it's going to keep happening. We are going to always be the last thing that Sony cares about. We should be first. We should be first. We should be first class citizens on this platform. This platform that Sony made since '94. We should be treated as first class citizens. But we're not. Instead, we're getting stuff that we don't ask for and we don't even need. Where are the IPs? Who cares about which other Xbox fan base making fun of PlayStation fans? Whatever. Y'all got to speak up and say something, because listen, man. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even see this. Why is my Gaskin? Thank you for the $75. I didn't even see my thing didn't go off. Wait a minute. Hold up. I just happened to check my phone. Say happy birthday. Yes, today's First Lady's birthday. I'm off right now because I'm just trying to figure this out. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, today's her birthday. Thank you so much for the $75 Gaskin. Says happy birthday to First Lady. This is for you to enjoy your special Miss Mama, and this is not for him to buy gaming junks to show to the men. Gaskin is funny. Says we don't care about Spider-Men's anymore. Just First Lady. I did not hear that. I don't know why my alert box. Hold on. There we go. I did not hear that. That's funny. Shout outs to Gaskin. Shout outs to Gaskin. Oh, man.
Not underscore Makoto $1. Xbox fans are quick to switch up once they feel the adaptive triggers on PS5. Also love the streams.
Oh, man. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate the donations. They definitely do help us out to keep the lights on throughout any parts of the show. If you have any questions, please feel free to super chat, because I need to hear. If you're a PlayStation fan, you should have something to say. I'm serious. I'm so serious, because majority of this stuff is coming from the Xbox fan base too, because every fan base is toxic. But also I see it from the PlayStation fan base as well. Like, they're frustrated, and rightfully so. Bro, where is SOCOM? Can we, Sony, please? Can we get SOCOM? Can we? I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired, man. I'm tired. I'm so freaking. Can we get SOCOM, please? Can we get MotorStorm? Can we get Killzone? What is going to be next? Horizon? Oh my God. What is going to happen next year if we get Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered? I don't have the energy for this. I just don't understand. You know what? It's business. I do understand. No, let me take that back. I do understand. It's business. But where is the love for gamers? Where is the passion for gamers? Come on, y'all. I can't be the only one that feels this way. I understand that Sony has to stay afloat, and they have to do what they have to do to pay the bills and to pay the employees and make investors happy and to stay in the business. But come on, Sony, what are you doing? Your fans are, but I'm not going to say every single fan, but the majority I'm seeing is they're just not happy. They're not happy. Some people are just like, man, why did I even buy it? I've seen people going as far as, why did I even buy a PS5 this generation? You can count on your hands the amount of goods, but then I say to people, I'm like, well, Sony carried this generation. Sony had more games. Yeah, they had remasters and remakes, but Sony had more games than Microsoft. That's a fact. At least give them that type of flowers. But I get your frustration, especially this year, where there's just one major first-party game for the whole freaking year. Right? That's a freaking problem. Like, I get you've been it's over 9,000. Man, Jeffrey, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says it ain't that bad though. Yes, they've been milking The Last of Us. It's a company. Yeah, OFC says they want to make that money. It says, but I'd rather pay the $10 having a free mediocre game with Game Pass. See, that's the thing. Like, and Sean Layton talks about it. Like, that's the thing, bro. It's like they just doing the same thing over and over again. And I think that's what pisses me off and a lot of you guys off, is that they're doing the same thing. And it's like, Sony, maybe because they don't have any competition. I don't know. I don't know. What can somebody please explain to me? I don't freaking know, because it's like, okay, it's different if we're getting remasters of games that we want. Nobody would be tripping about Bloodborne. If this was Bloodborne, oh my God, people would have been like, oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right? If this was Bloodborne, okay? If this was SOCOM, if this was MotorStorm, if this was Resistance, if this was Killzone, yeah, people would still be like, oh, yeah, this and that, but it won't be as bad as it is now. It's just like, bro, we played Last of Us. We played Last of Us 3 years ago, right? And it's already bad enough we don't have factions too. And then, okay, we playing it again. But yes, I get it. The new content. $10 is not bad. Yo, people are tripping on about $10. People are, I don't know, guys. I'm getting pulled in all different directions. People are upset about the fact that they have to pay. Why do we have to pay $10? Okay, you're hearing it from both sides of the fence. Why are they milking The Last of Us again? And then you're hearing, why do we have to pay for something that should be free? And then the last thing that we're hearing is like, well, the PS5 is pointless because all we're getting is remasters and remakes. That makes 0 sense. Guys, what I tell people, and people get mad at me when I respond back, and I'm like, listen, it's business. What do you mean it's business? It's business. What you mean it's business? It's business. That's how Sony is doing business. They have a TV show and they're going to keep doing this. The cycle is never going to end because you know what? People are going to buy it. Sony is trying to tap into the minds of people who are going to be consuming The Last of Us Part 2, right? The HBO Last of Us Part 2 adaptation. So once they air that, The Last of Us remaster is going to be up for sale, just like how the remake was, right? When season 1 was going around. Now that season 2 is out, it's all about business and that money. I keep telling y'all, they don't care about us. They don't. Every once in a while, we might get something that we really want, but we're getting crumbs. That's why I try to keep telling y'all, like, we're not getting what we want. And this is why we got to be vocal about it. We got to talk up. We got to speak up and be like, Sony, no, this ain't it. Right? I'm like, the $10 ain't bad, because that's just this industry in general. Since the very beginning, we've been getting $10 DLC, $30 DLC, $40 DLC. It's called DLC. It's optional. You don't have to buy it. But it's I think why so many people are so mad is because the principle behind it is like, are you guys lacking creativity? Where's all the new games that Herman Holt's been talking about? Oh, yes, we already know. Let's hold on. No, let's take a look here. Because everything that shout outs to my man Hunter out on Twitter, because he even brought this up. Okay, let me see. These are the games that we have to look forward to in 2024, which I've already talked about in that rumored state of play, opinion piece state of play that I talked about. Okay, 2024, shout outs to Hunter Next Gen. Thank you for following us, by the way. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Death Stranding 2, Silent Hill 2, okay? Stellar Blade, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Phantom Blade Zero, Foam Stars, and Rise of the Ronin, right? Now, let me say this. Sony is going to have, and there's obviously more games that is not on this list. Sony have a stronger first party output for 2024, right? Even further beyond. Hold on.
TJ Robinson, $100. Happy birthday, First Lady, sis.
Hey. Yeah, she's asleep right now. Thank you so much, TJ, man. I appreciate that. When she wakes up, I'll give her the blessings, man. She will know what's up. Thank you guys so much, man, for supporting First Lady. She really do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the love, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, TJ. God bless, man. God bless. She appreciates y'all. She wanted to stay up. She wanted to stay up because she works overnight. So, but you know, she's tired. So, yeah, she just kind of went to bed. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Seriously. All right. But yeah, so Sony's going to have a stronger 2024, right? Better than what they had in 2023. My frustration, my issue is Guerrilla Games is doing what they want to do, right? I'm tired of Horizon. Now they made a tabletop board game. They made a board game. It's over. Okay, all right. Y'all don't believe me. No, I don't believe Marlon. Oh yeah, what's her name? Lady G, I'm picking up your packages tomorrow via the P.O. box tomorrow. I think you say you're sending 2 packages for us tomorrow via P.O. box. I will be picking it up. Okay, so thank you so much. I just had to remind myself on stream so I don't forget. Thanks to Lady G. Yeah, we're getting a freaking tabletop game. Who asked for a board game? What? Why are we doing this? Can't we just give Horizon? No, because it prints money. It makes sense, right? It prints money. It makes sense, right? So no. Let's keep making stuff that nobody really is asking for. And wait. Remember that rumor? It seemed like everything that is rumored when it comes to Sony is not coming to light. So now, remember, we heard about this Last of Us Part 2 remaster, right? It got leaked out before it got even announced, just like every other Naughty Dog game. Okay, that got leaked out. Okay, we already knew that it was coming, right? It was just a matter of time. But yeah, did y'all forget? We're getting Horizon Zero Dawn remastered, okay? And that's probably going to be next year. I don't know about y'all, man. I just all I'm saying is, guys, I'm not trying to shed a tear on stream. I'm trying to be as strong as I can. I feel bad for those games that we grew up on. Jim Ryan said, oh, nobody cares about old games. No, that's a lie. People care about old games. People want old games. Every time I'm in my Q&A, y'all be telling me, oh, Marlon. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? What the heck? Jim Ryan, what? I'm like, hold on, bro. Just take it easy, bro. Listen, every time I'm in my Q&A, people bringing up old games. Oh, remember Midnight Club, dog? Oh, yeah. Remember Kane and Lynch? Oh, yeah, dog, yeah. Remember Legacy of Kane? You remember that game, Legacy of Kane? Oh, yeah. Remember Parasite Eve? Yeah, dog, I remember Parasite Eve. Oh, yeah, dog, remember SOCOM on PS2? Remember we used to play SOCOM on PS2? Oh, yeah, dog, yeah. There's another game, Marlon. I said, what's other game you talking about? Yeah. You remember Resistance on PS3? Yeah, man. What's up with Sony, dog? Oh, Killzone. Remember Killzone on PS3 and PS2? What the heck is going on? I'm like, I feel you, dog. I feel you.
TJ Robinson, $100. And this for you, big bro.
Oh, man. TJ coming through with the $100. Hey, TJ. Hey, man. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, man. You guys don't know how much I appreciate it. You guys know I do this full time, so this is my job. This is my job and taking care of my daughter. So, hey, man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Man, this month has been very slow. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you, TJ. God bless you, bro. God bless. I hear it in my chat. And then I also know that Sony, they watch the channel because I know there's so many things that I'm like, wait, how did Sony knows that I didn't have this? Or how did they know that I didn't have that? You see what I'm saying? So I know they watch the channel. Do y'all see the chat? Do y'all pay attention to the chat? Yo, Horizon Matter, thank you so much for the $5. Dude, anything coming out next year that involves swords is gonna be dope. Michael Pierce says, too much complaining, vote with your wallet. Michael, there's not enough people voting with there's not enough to make a change. So yes, you have to complain. Yes, you have to. Dog, you're telling me that you guys wouldn't want a handheld? You guys wouldn't want a PSP 2 right now? You're telling me instead of Last of Us Part 2 remaster that we shouldn't get MotorStorm, we shouldn't get SOCOM, we shouldn't get God of War 1 and 2 being remade? What? Are you crazy? I don't understand. Voting with your wallet is not enough because not everybody is going to vote with their wallets. That's the problem. Sony is the Apple. Sony is way too powerful. Don't you get it? So you can't stop Sony. You can't stop the hardcore fans. They're going to buy every single thing Sony puts out. Period. So there's not enough people in the Sony fan base. The Sony fan base is just like the Nintendo fan base. They're going to buy every freaking thing. So it's not enough. Voting with your wallet is not enough. You got to freaking speak up or else nothing changes. You never heard the saying, nothing changes unless you make it change. You have to be vocal. You have to speak up. If you don't speak up, nothing changes. It's not a matter of complaining. We want to see the games that we want to see. There's nothing wrong with that. Let us see the games we want to see and play. Next year, board freaking... Wait, where's the game? Marlon, pull up the game. Who asked for this? Horizon tabletop board game. What? Are we lacking creativity? What? Like, what? A new board game? What? Waste of time. Waste of freaking time. Waste of time. No, tell me in the chat right now. How many of y'all want this? Instead, ain't nobody complaining, bro. Listen, look at this. Who wants this? Instead of wasting development time on this, how about you give us Killzone? What is this? A board game? Who wants a board game? God dang. Come on, man. Y'all can't tell me that. Y'all can't tell me nothing and tell me that this is okay. This is not okay. This is why people are saying, oh yeah, the PS5 is pointless, dog. It's pointless. You see why people are saying what they're saying, because it's like, look at this. What? Where my whole thing is this. Where is Killzone? A lot of you dudes in here never played Killzone before. How about you take that money and resources and marketing and put it into Killzone? That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. You guys know I love Sony. You guys know I love Sony. But at the same time, I got to be real with you guys, man. Like, some of y'all saying I'm complaining. It's not complaining. I just want the games that we all talk. Let me switch back screens. This pointless freaking board game. Oh my God. Listen. Let me clarify myself so people can understand. I'm not complaining. It's not complaining. I am trying to be vocal for you guys. I'm trying, because we have this platform. I'm trying to speak up so that the games that we talk about in the Q&A, the games that we all spend hours talking about. Oh, Marlon, you remember SOCOM? Oh, Marlon, you remember Parasite Eve? Oh, Marlon, you remember Midnight Club? Oh, Marlon, you remember Killzone 3? Oh, Marlon, you remember The Order 1886? Oh, Marlon, you remember Jack and Daxter? That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. It hurts my heart because it's like we sit here day after day, week after week, month after month, talking about these games we want to see from Sony. And is it going to happen? Probably not. Sly Cooper. Oh my Lord. Can I go in my closet and take out that? No, probably can't do it. All I'm just going to say is no, because I don't want to be labeled as no. Yeah, let me not. I'm not trying to put that attention on myself. Yeah, let me not say what I want to say, but yeah, let's because I don't want to be labeled as somebody that knows anything. I don't know anything. I don't know anything, so I don't want that type of attention. I don't want that type of attention. But all I'm gonna say is, it was brought to my attention about a certain IP that we come to know and love on PS2. I'm not gonna say what it is. And I got something physical, and I thought that, well, it was going to be happening at least last year, but it didn't happen. And I was like, man, if this happens, I didn't say anything. You know me, I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm not trying to get that type of, I don't care about fame and stuff. So I don't need that type of attention on me. Like the Snitch and those guys, Tom Henderson, that's fine. That's their thing. That's their lane. Me, I don't, nope. I don't want that type of attention. But this is a game that I felt like, in terms of being a platformer, and
it's over 9,000.
I don't know, man. I just don't know, guys. I think where my frustration is, man, is that there are games that are on the table. There are IPs on the table that I know that Sony can bring back. I know that Sony can remaster or remake. Look at Bloodborne. How many times have you guys stressed to me, oh, Marlon, where is Bloodborne? Can they just at least do, if you're remastering a 3-year-old game, can you remake Bloodborne or remaster What's up with that? I mean, you see Microsoft coming out with Hellblade 2. How about Heavenly Sword? Oh, Marlon, you remember Heavenly? Of course I remember Heavenly Sword, bro. I loved Heavenly Sword on PS3. Y'all remember that game called LAUREL? That dragon game with the 6-axis? Yeah, it was a launch game. Yeah, it was trash, but people was like, yeah, it's trash. Yes, but no. Listen to this. One thing about that game, it was fun. And it really fooled you. So you could say it's trash or whatever the case may be, but it was a cool game. It was not everybody game. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's like Last Guardian. I hear you. Oh, it's trash, Marlon. It's trash. I hear you. But Sony just had some really good ideas back in the PS3 generation, especially with the 6-axis controller. You guys remember what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right? And it's just like, what happened? What happened to all that passion? Where my frustration lies is with the passion. Where is the passion? Like, where did it go? You see what I'm saying? God dang, bro. Let me get to this real quick. You say, you're right, Marlon. Hey, Pierre, thank you so much, man. You say, you're right, Marlon. I would love God of War 1 remake instead. But if we all continue to buy 3-year-old remaster games, they're going to continue to do it. So not buying them is the best way. That is true, man. But it's just like, there's not enough people. Like I looked at it and I said, well, I'm a Last of Us fan. I don't mind paying the $10. But at the same time, it's like, God dang, can we get something else though? Like, you can still do that, but can we get the games that we really, really want? That's all I'm saying, Michael. That's all I'm saying. Can we get the stuff that we really, really do want? Listen, the PS5 needs multiplayer games like dry peas need water. Like a dry plant need water. Microsoft, you can say whatever you want to say about MW3, and I'll agree with you. MW3 is vanilla. It's bare bones and vanilla as it's going to get. As bare bones and vanilla as it's going to get. But here's the thing though. People are still going to buy it. Regardless if it's in Game Pass or not. People are still going to pay for DLC. Especially when Nintendo come out with that Switch 2. People are going to buy it because it's Call of Duty. And it's like, here we are as PlayStation fans raising our concerns, putting out our frustration out there, and we're just like, listen, like, can we get Killzone? Oh my God. bro. Listen. If Sony, with the anniversary of Killzone being 10 years, if Sony comes out next year and just out of nowhere, because Black Ops is next, right? Black Ops is the next COD. If I'm not mistaken, Black Ops is the next COD that's on the board. Listen, if Sony can come out and make a big splash with Killzone. Yo, Killzone was that Halo killer back in the day. With technology the way how it is, I know Guerrilla Games can do it. They're another A+ studio as well. Not A+, they're basically S tier. I know they can do it, but or give the IP to Blue Point or somebody else or their reservation team. You see what I'm saying? Like or preservation team, whatever. Like, come on. You see what I'm saying? This is what we need. Like, I'm just tired of the same thing. I don't miss Last of Us. Okay, all right. We played Last of Us 2. We played part 1. Okay, can we move on? Can we get something else now? Can we get another game now? Just not gonna happen, man. Devastator, thank you for the 10. I appreciate you. Says, no, it's not much work, but keeping me busy with all the overtime to where I couldn't keep my promise about that controller for y'all. Hey, man, it's all good. Hey, Devastator, don't apologize. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate you. Listen, guys. All I'm saying, this is the last thing I'm going to say on this. People all over the place right now might not be the majority, but I know some of you guys are hurting in terms of the output from Sony. I know you don't like Jim Ryan. I know you don't. Don't pretend that you do when you really don't. Some of y'all think he's the worst. Some of y'all think he was good. I mean, he is responsible for the launch of the PS5 being as successful as it is, right? I mean, there are some pros about Jim Ryan, but just not a lot of pros that guys like Jack Tretton and guys like Sean Layton and guys like John Cadera and those type of guys, Andrew House, those type of guys are known for, right? They weren't perfect either, but at the same time, I felt like Sean Layton, he was so perfect for Sony. Him and Jack Tretton. Those two guys, it's like, especially Sean Layton, he understood what we wanted. And before he got fired, whatever, let go, whatever, he almost every E3, as far as I can remember, and you guys challenge me on this, almost every E3, he was one of the few, minus Phil Spencer, shots to Big Phil, that underneath his jacket, he will have a game surprise. You guys remember? That's a Sony I want. Come on, guys, speak up. That's the Sony I want, y'all. That's the Sony that I want. You remember those days where we got surprised? Y'all remember those days when Sean Layton was on stage and he was like, you know, in disguise, like wearing a shirt on top of a shirt. And then before the show is over with, oh, boom, surprise, we're working on this game. Oh, we're bringing back this game. And I'm like, yo, let's freak it. That's not there anymore. I don't know if it's because I don't even want to say E3. Yeah, part of it is E3. But I also feel like with this new digital era that we're in right now, Sony don't need E3. They're just like Rockstar. They don't need nothing. They can do their own shows, a state of play or PS5 show. Surprise us. That's what I miss, man. I don't know, guys. I'm just probably too old. I'm probably just too old for y'all. And I'm just stuck in the past. And I'm trying to hold on to that Sony, bro. And it's just like, it's not working. And I'm just running into a brick wall because I'm going 1,000 miles an hour and I'm running into a brick wall. And it's just like when I'm coming to my senses, it's like, Marlon, this is not going to happen. This memory that you have of Sony, it is not going to happen. It's not going to change. You got to move on. And it's just like, I keep telling myself that, but I'm also thinking that, am I saying that Sony is not going to surprise us this generation? No. But I feel like I want more surprises because these remasters and remakes, bro, it just makes Sony look like, well, dang, like where's the games? You see what I'm saying? Like are we going through another drought? Like where are the games? We got the PS5 Slim. People are not happy about that. We got the PS Portal. People are not happy about that. Sony went up on the price for PlayStation Plus Premium and PlayStation Plus. People are not happy about that. But price hikes and stuff like that, there's nothing we could do about that. That's always going to be a thing. Like, but in terms of the games, I'm telling you, like Sony have so many freaking games that if they release those games, Microsoft wouldn't stand a chance. They wouldn't stand a chance. I'm telling you, everybody knows this. Microsoft knows it. You heard they said it in the court case, the battle between Sony, Microsoft, and you know, over this ABK deal and Call of Duty. You heard Microsoft lawyers talk about it. Listen, they got all these freaking exclusives, right? We got this much exclusive. Sony got over 200 plus exclusives. They got the games. Sony ain't using them. What are they doing is only God freaking knows. What did we end up getting for the rumored PlayStation Plus premium games? I don't know, for December or whenever Thrillville, Toys R Us and Thrillville. Two Thrillville game and Toys R Us. Not Toys R Us. Toy Story. I got Toys R Us in my head. Marlon, you see, I told y'all I'm old. I'm very old. God dang. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck in the past. I need to come back to reality because Toys R Us don't even exist anymore. So yeah, let's keep Toy Story and Thrillville. Who is asking for Toy Story and Thrillville? Where are there are so many PS3 games that you can bring back. There are so many PS2 games that you can bring back. Where are they? Oh, we got to wait. We have to wait. Whew. Man, it's all good though. I just had to get this off my chest, guys. Listen, in my closing, we're going to move on to the next topic. In my closing, on this topic, I will always forever love Sony. I will always support Sony. But at the same time, man, come on, man. Come on. They always say when you love something, you gotta be real with it. And I'm being real with Sony, man. Come on, bro. You got the games, bro. Use the games, man. Bring the games back. We want these games. We some of the OG gamers like myself. A lot of he said, there's a snake in my boot. Man, listen, bro. Listen. Like I said, they have the games. I want to be blown away next year. I want to be blown away in as we get closer to the end of the PS5 generation. I don't know if this is going to be the best. Can this beat the PS2 generation? In terms of output of games, I know some people will say, well, PS2 generation had a whole bunch of third-party games. Whatever. PS2, regardless of what you say, has the largest library of games to date. Okay? And arguably, some people will say the PS2 generation was the best and still is the best. Period. End of story. Nobody can say otherwise. PS3 can't touch PS2. And PS4 can't touch PS2. You guys know I'm telling the truth. Y'all are hardcore PlayStation fans in here. Challenge me. Come on. Challenge me. You guys know PS5 can't touch PS2 in terms of library. Can't. Because majority of us, we sit down and we weep about all these PS2 games. Majority of y'all talk about PS2 games. Oh, I miss this. I miss this PS2 game. I miss that PS2 game. Is it going to happen? Probably not. Are we going to get a new Jack and Daxter? Probably not. Are we going to get Sly Cooper? Probably not. Are we going to get Killzone? Probably not. Are we going to get SOCOM? Probably not. Are we going to get a remake or a remaster for Bloodborne? Probably not. Are we going to ever see the Order 1886 even though Sony owns the IP? Probably not. It ain't gonna happen. So we need to quit while we at it. You see where my frustration is? All those titles, all those IPs I just talked about are legendary IPs. IPs that I see big PlayStation channels talking about. Man, it would sure be nice if we can get back Sly Cooper. Then we hear from Sucker Punch, oh, nah, it's not out of the realm of possibility of bringing back Sly Cooper, but here's the heads up, right? We're working on something right now. We know they're working on Ghost of Tsushima 2. Ghost of Tsushima 2 is going to be amazing. It's going to be a system seller, but at the same time, people want that nostalgia. People want Sony to go back to the Sony. And I don't know, maybe Microsoft, the way they are now and the output of games that Microsoft have, I really want Microsoft to crush it. You know what? Let's change the tune of the radio. I want Microsoft to bring it. 2024, 2025. Give Sony a run for their money. Keep Sony getting... Yeah. Can't even freaking talk. What's Sony? What? Yeah. Yeah. You keep them guessing. Because I don't know what is it going to take for Sony to really full throttle on the gas. I want Microsoft to crush it next year. Crush it in 2025. I mean, I want them to go full throttle on Sony. Just I don't even know what else to say. Slap them all around or something. Boom, boom, something, do something. I don't know, do something. Because voting with the wallet ain't enough. So we gonna need Microsoft to step their game up big time. I hope Hellblade 2 just body everything else. I don't know, something. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Because it's like, I don't know, what is it going to take? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Sony feels like they don't have no competition. So they feel like, just like the PS4 generation, part of the PS4 generation, yeah, we don't care, dog. We don't care. Yeah, we just so cocky and arrogant, dog. We don't care. We don't care about pushing the most output of games. We don't care. We don't care. No, we don't care. I don't know what is it going to take. But we'll see. Diving into our next story here. Let's talk about a game that I don't even want to hype up too much. Because we know what happens. Oh, Nintendo, please don't. Nintendo, listen. Nintendo is going to do what Nintendo does. You know what I'm saying? It's the competition is too weak to bring these games. I know, and that's why I'm saying like Microsoft needs to bring it. Microsoft needs to bring it. Because if Microsoft brings their A game into 2024 and 2025, maybe Sony might bring these games back. You see what I'm saying? Because them buying Activision is not going to be enough. Them buying Bethesda is not enough. Them having the most studios in the gaming industry is not enough. Them trying to go Sega is not enough. It's called quality. It's called games, good games, solid all around games. Games that are just going to just pull people in and people can gravitate. You see what I'm saying? This is why Nintendo is always where Nintendo is. This is why Nintendo topping the charts with sales, with just every game of the year, with everything. This is why Nintendo been doing the same thing for years. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Right. Let's move on. Let's talk about a game that might make you guys say, whoa, this is what I really want from Sony. Maybe rightfully so. Diving into our next topic here. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that share button for me. If you are enjoying the show, subscribe to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation. Hit that like button for me, guys. Get them likes up. Let's see if we can get over 300 likes. Wolverine. So let's start here. Now we about to change the station. Now stuff is about to get real hot up in here. According to Daniel RPK, who has had a number of accurate scoops in the past, Marvel's Wolverine is currently being targeted to launch on PS5 in 2025. Are y'all hearing me? Which shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody, right? Because why shouldn't it come as a surprise? Because we said it. We said the window was late 2024, and then I said, well, it's gonna slip into 2025. We're not done yet. So apparently Daniel has gotten a number of things right. Now, this is coming from comicbook.com as well. Compared to Insomniac's work on Spider-Man series, Wolverine is said to be more dark in tone. Now, we have more details on the story, plot, and everything for Wolverine, so buckle up. Wolverine is going to be that game that I feel like we're going to see a different side of it. Put some respect on Insomniac Games' name. Insomniac Games is the greatest studio in the industry, bro. Literally. Because we have seen them grow so much. And making lighthearted stuff to more mature stuff to where we are now. Literally the greatest studio ever made, because now we're going to get a much more darker, more violent type of game. This is insane to see them moving from Spider-Man and now moving to Wolverine. This is supposed to be that game that really make you say, holy freaking cow, Sony. Wow. You know what? At first I was on the fence, but now I got to go get me a PS5. Now I got to get up out of my couch. I got to get up and I got to go through that door and I got to go get me a PS5, or I got to just order. You ain't even got to get up and go buy a PS5 no more. Boy, just order. Just go on your phone and just order a PS5. Like, you ain't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to, them days are over with. This ain't 2020 pandemic time. Nah, bro, just boom, boom, boom. Oh, Wolverine. Oh, I saw gameplay. Oh, shoot. The power of social media, the power of the internet. Let's dig into this and then let's go over this and let's discuss this, because this is very, very important. And I really wanted to kind of share this because Wolverine is just going to be that game that really kind of dial in here. All right. So let's go. Let's dig into this. It says, let me change my screen so you guys can see where this is actually coming from. So it says right here from futuregamesrelease.com. Okay. And this is the source is Daniel PRK, if I'm saying his name correctly. Now, Marvel Wolverine game 2025 PS5 exclusive launch date set. So this is still a rumor, guys, until Sony comes out. But check this out. So it says right here, Marvel fans, there's a new Wolverine game coming in 2025. And it's set to be a standout in the Marvel game series. Holy freaking cow. Sit down and listen to what I just said. So out of all the Marvel games that we've been getting in the industry, whether it's from, Insomniac or whoever the case may be, this is going to be the game that is going to be the standout game. I just really want to elaborate on that because they said it is set to be a standout in the Marvel game series. This game is going to have a darker, more intense feel. Holy freaking cow, right? Now, when you think about darker, more intense, I think the PS5 console was made for this. The PS5 console was made for this type of game. Why you're saying that? Because of the haptics, because of the adaptive triggers, because of the sense, the feel of sense, the sense of feel when it comes to the PlayStation 5, right? Now, this right here also basically they're saying that it makes it different from all the other Marvel games The setting is set in Madripoor, which promises an action-filled and adventurous experience. Holy freaking cow. Holy freaking cow. All right. Now, listen to this part right here. Listen to this part, which I think a lot of PlayStation fans will get excited about. We don't even need to hear from Daniel RPK. We don't even need to hear from him. We know that we know that Insomniac is going to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5, just like what they did with Spider-Man 2. But listen to this. I want to elaborate on this. This Wolverine game will be exclusive to the PlayStation 5, taking full advantage of the console's features. So again, the haptics, the adaptive triggers, the pulse, the Tempest 3D audio engine, all of that stuff, all the abilities of the PlayStation 5 is going to be interjected with Marvel's Wolverine. Also, the focus on Madripoor means players can expect a story full of excitement and challenges fitting for Wolverine's character. Man, they seem like they're doing Wolverine the right way. Details on the plot and the gameplay are not yet available, but the announcement has already got Marvel and video game fans talking with the release plan for 2025. This game is shaping up to be a major event for Marvel gaming. What? Oh my God. Wow. 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 Holy cow. So this is crazy. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. So it just goes to show you, it really just goes to show you, like, my God, my God, my God, my God. Like, wow. This is going to be that game that really sets the bar. In other words, raising the freaking bar once again, right? Insomniac Games, I felt like, regardless of the bugs, regardless of the glitches, they really went out of the box with this one. They pushed the PS5. Wolverine is going to push the PS5 to its max. 2025, that's enough development time for them to really show you what the PS5 can do. I actually thought that Spider-Man 2 was really showing what the PS5 can do. Oh, no. Oh, no, sir. Wherever you're sitting at right now. Oh, no, sir. Oh, no, sir. Wolverine is going to be that game. That's why I said it makes sense. If this is true, 2025, and the PS5 Pro, I would definitely say is going to be 2025. If it's even happening, if it's still coming down, shouts to Tom Henderson. Perfect timing. Wolverine PS5 Pro. What? A Wolverine PS5 Pro bundle will sell stupidly right now. You guys already know how that is. So the fact that the game is going to have a darker tone means that it's going to be more mature, right? And I feel like people love more mature games, you know, more gory games, whatever the case may be. People love that. I mean, a lot of PlayStation fans are seasoned to those more mature type games, darker tone type games, whatever the case may be. Can you imagine being that it's set in the same universe as Spider-Man 2, being that Insomniac Games have already pushed what they could with Spider-Man 2? Can you imagine it's a more linear experience, which means they can get to focus on the details? What? They get to focus on the character. They get to focus on the environment more. The detail is going to be, I'm done with y'all. I can't. You know, Wolverine gives me hope for PlayStation. Wolverine is giving me hope for PlayStation. I just got to hang in there just like everybody else. Things ain't bright right now. Things is falling apart right now, but we just got to hang in there. I don't know. I feel like Wolverine is just going to be that game that make me just fall in love all over again with Sony. You know, I don't know, man. I hear some of you guys talk about Cole from an Infamous. Man, can we get another Infamous game? I feel you guys. I do. You see what I'm saying? The games. Oh man, I need another Infamous, man. I need Cole. If it ain't Cole, we already know what happened to Cole, but can we get Infamous again? I feel you guys, man. I'm right there with you. But Wolverine, for some reason, I don't know. It's been a long time since we had a Wolverine game, and we have to talk about the games, guys, because as we get closer and closer to 2024, as we progress into 2024 even further, and we really start to really see, oh yeah, ray tracing reflections on Wolverine claws. Oh my God. Yo, listen, Logan got really pissed off when Logan was like, I tell you, y'all probably gonna laugh real quick, right? So Logan, I'm gonna try to see if I can do this right for you guys, okay? So Logan is sleeping, right? Insomniac Games knock on the door. So Logan is like sleeping. Huh? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? PS5 Slim? What is that garbage? Listen, bro. Listen, listen. All I can say is this. Everything that we have gotten from the PS5 so far, and everything that we have seen, I think the best representation of the PS5 is going to be between, for me, Ratchet and Clank, Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores, Spider-Man 2. Those three games really allowed me, and Demon Souls remake, but let's stick to those three. Really kind of let me know, wow, like, what? PS4, who? PS4? Anybody see PS4? Anybody see the PS4? PS4? PS who? No. It allows me to know that we have graduated from PS4 to PS5. And Wolverine is going to be that other game that is going to be crazy. Right? It's just going to be that game that you look at it and you're just like, "Oh, there's no way." there's just no way. There's no way. Right? But again, guys, we will see as time progresses. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. And I have a question for you guys today. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the share button for me. Get the likes up to see if we get over 300 likes. Spider-Man 2 Traversal is something that just won't be possible on PS4. Bro, you see how fast you're moving right now? Holy freaking cow, bro. It says, I'm behind on stream. He says, but I think a great idea for Wolverine would be to use the adaptive triggers. Yes, the adaptive triggers to drive your blades deep. Oh, bro. Oh, I think, you know what? I think they're going to do that. Ninja, I think they're going to do that. I think there's some type of way where they're going to utilize the adaptive triggers with Wolverine. So maybe like every time your claw comes out of your hand, like maybe you feel it in the dual sense. You know, obviously you're going to feel it, but maybe there's like a button you can press or something and it triggers the claws to come out. I don't want it to automatically come out. I want to just push a button to do it or something. And I want to be able to feel that surge of the claws just coming up out of his. Oh man, that would be Silent Hill 2 is coming. Yeah, man, listen, bro. There's so many ideas, and that's why these games take long. This is why, you know, Spider-Man took as long as it did. This is why, You know, Wolverine is going to take 2025. 2025 is just around the corner. Take all the time you need. All right, so I have a question for y'all. All right, so poll time. Let's see here. We had 468 votes. Thank you guys so much. Do you think that the PS5 generation is pointless? 60% of you guys said no. Appreciate you guys on that. Oh, it's going to be detailed for sure. I want to ask you guys another question. Okay? Are you buying The Last of Us? The Last of Us Remastered day one. That's what I want to ask you guys. And this is a direct question to PlayStation fans. All right, so we're officially in the Q&A portion of the show. If you did enjoy the show today, please give me some feedback. If you did enjoy the show, if I did entertain you, if I did make you laugh, I want to know in the chat. Tag me at Marlin Gaming Nation. Super chats are welcome. If you do want to support the show, it's optional. But if you do feel led to, you're much appreciated. Thank you so much. Or if you do decide to become a member as well, we appreciate you. So Q&A time. Let's get into the Q&A while you guys vote on that thing, okay? All right. So I think AI will reduce development time to 3 to 4 years max, as long as it's done right. Randy, as long as it's done right. Wolverine is going to sell like hotcakes. Oh, for sure it will. Gonna be ray tracing on the spill. Oh, bro. Listen, bro. Ray tracing, you see how easy it is. You see how easy it was for Insomniac Games to put ray tracing in the puddles, ray tracing every freaking where on the cars. I mean, they make it look easy, and that's an industry bar that's being set. I mean, if you look at the puddles, man, I know it sounds like nostalgia from 2018, but I'm just saying the puddles look real good. I mean, even when it rains, Spider-Man 2 just looks incredible. I mean, it looks really incredible. But hey, walking past Chinese food. It says, no, sir, not buying that garbage. Oh, wow. What? Have y'all seen the trailer? Have y'all, for those of you who's Maximus, I'm done with you. This man said, no, I'm not buying that garbage. Hold on. Have you guys seen the trailer for Last of Us? Have you guys seen the new trailer? Have you guys seen any differences between Last of Us Part 2 now, that was updated for PS5 via 60 frames per second, versus what it looks like now? Have you guys seen the trailer? It says, too many good games stuck on PS3. They should be brought up. Exactly. You think that Last of Us is a cash grab? I mean, I just said it, man. There's a lot of games that are stuck on PS3 that we want. You know what I mean? But are we getting it? No. Show it? All right. Say less, TJ. Say less, man. You're an elite member. You're my brother, man. So I got you. Say less. I guess a lot of y'all didn't. Okay, so let's take a look at the trailer. Let's take a look at the trailer, and let's see if you guys are happy. Let's see if you guys are happy. Okay, because honestly, bro, I couldn't see a difference. 1.3 million. Look at these videos people making. The Last of Us Remastered. Is it really necessary? Question mark. See, that's what I'm saying. You have the industry questioning Sony and their talent and their quality and creativity. Like, you see people making these videos. This is Gaming Bolt, a big multi-million-dollar website. Like, you see all these videos of people like, really? Do we really have to do this? Okay. All right. So Sony put themselves in that predicament. Anyways, let's take a look at this trailer. All right.
I don't know what happened.
Hit that like button for me, guys.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away.
I can't see no difference.
Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing in here?
It would kill her.
Even if we found her, or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it made no difference. Because the only person who could develop a vaccine is dead.
No!
Oh man, yeah, effective. That would be crazy.
I know all the leads have dried up, but Joel's still out there, you know?
We're gonna have to run.
What's up, Daniel?
You got rehearsed. Get this over with.
You don't get to rush this.
You can't stop this.
Woo, boy. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I don't know, guys. You know, I still get goosebumps from this game because it's one of the greatest games ever made. One of the greatest stories ever told in a video game. I don't like what happened to Joel. I'm not happy with that. But man, it makes you question Sony. Like, really? You know, like, I see why people making videos. I see why people saying the PS5 is pointless. I see why people are mad because there's so many games. It looks exactly the same. Exactly. You see why people are mad because it's like, this is the same game. Like, you know what? To be honest with you guys, it seemed like they're using the same trailer, the same cutscenes from part 2. No, let's think about it. Because I don't see no difference. It's almost as if like whoever edited this trailer just grabbed the same. They didn't make it from scratch. I can almost guarantee you they did not make those cutscenes from scratch for PS5. I can almost, it looks the exact same freaking game. I see why people make, I see why IGN, I see why everybody is saying, I question in Sony. Even big personalities in the industry questioning Sony. Really? Really, Sony? What? and we knew about this. We just didn't want to believe the leaks. We knew about this. We just didn't want to believe the leaks. But at the same time, the silver lining of this is $10, Marlon. I understand that it's $10. I also understand you don't have to buy it, but it's just the principle behind it. Why are we getting this when we could be getting Sly Cooper or Jack and Daxter? Man, people would lose their freaking minds if Jack and Daxter got rebooted. If this trailer was Jack and Daxter coming back, if this trailer was Sly Cooper, if this trailer was SOCOM, that's where I'm coming from. It's not a matter of, oh, you're complaining. It's a matter of there are games, there are good freaking games that we need to see and we're not seeing. And the only reason I can almost guarantee you the reason why Sony is doing this is because of the TV show, because they want to be able to maximize earnings. They want to be able to milk every franchise as much as possible. They want to drain every ounce of juice that they can get out of said game. This is why they're making the PC push. Sony didn't really care about putting games on PC at first until Jim Ryan came into play. Right? They're trying to push PC gaming as much as they can, which rightfully so. There's a market for PC, these re-release of these games, right? I mean, you release it on PS3 just like every other third-party game, which is fine, but remastering is a whole different ballgame. And it's just like, just to show you how low of an effort this was for Naughty Dog. Oh, yeah, you know what Naughty Dog said? Oh, this was new hires. What? Oh, this was new hires. It was new hires that worked on this. It doesn't matter if it was new hires or not. I don't care. I'm going to get to some of y'all questions. I don't freaking care if it's new hires. You see how nonchalant they is? Oh, yeah, dog. It's new hires, dog. Yeah, dog. It's new hires. It's new hires. Who cares, dog? Excuse me? Naughty Dog? Excuse you? Yeah, dog, it's new hires. Lord. Yeah, new hires that could be focusing on other things, but then whatever. Good Lord. You paying that, this is only for the new gamers, Marlon, relax. New gamers? Well, the new gamers already played Last of Us on PS4. It came out 3 years ago. So I'm pretty sure a lot of new gamers for PS5. Here we go. Oh, it's for new gamers. Yeah, that's the excuse. It's for new gamers, right? Yeah, the new gamers also played that 60 frames. Sony made that very bold statement of 60 frames per second update for PlayStation 5. Remember that? Remember when they did that? And a bunch of people started playing it because it was 60. Oh, it's for new. Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. It's for the new Last of Us Part 2 TV show gamers. The people who are non-gamers, who are going to start becoming gamers when they see that there's a remaster for them to pick up and get into the actual story. So you're right. You're right. He said perfect accent to offer. Hey, I'm just saying. Yeah, dog. I'm just saying, dog. Lady G. Lady G. Shout out to Lady G. He said make different game. Hey, man. Hey. But that's the excuse you hear. But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. I'm going to get to Lady G's $5 in a second here. It's the truth. It's the truth. The truth is that it is for new gamers, right? It's always going to be labeled, oh, Marlon, why are you so worked up? It's not a matter of I'm being worked up. It's a matter of when are we going to get the games that we want to get? How much more of this?
It's over 9,000.
How much more of this are we going to get? You guys see where my frustration is? It's not a matter of complaining. It's a matter of what's going to happen to the games that we really want to get. Are we going to go through this entire generation? No SOCOM, no Killzone, no Resistance, no Motorstorm, no Jack and Daxter, no Sly Cooper, no Infamous. Is that what y'all want? Speak up. Speak up. Is that what y'all want? Okay, let me put that on y'all. Is that what y'all want? Oh, Marlon, it's for new gamers. Yeah, for sure it's for new gamers. But do y'all want to keep getting messed like this when we can get SOCOM, we can get Killzone, we can get Resistance, we can get Motorstorm?
It's over 9,000.
Like, really? Come on, guys. For sure I'm gonna play the Lost Levels. I'm definitely, because I'm a Last of Us fan. But what I am saying is it is just too much of the same thing in a short period of time. Like, can we get Bloodborne instead of this? I don't mind playing the Lost Levels because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the game. I played the first one, finished it. The second one, I've been playing it since PS3. I've been playing it since PS4. I'm a fan. So yes, I want to find out about the Lost Levels. I want to see how that changed the story. But at the same time, I'm all for the $10. But at the same time, I'm just like, really though? Like, come on. Out of everything you could have announced, this right now, how about we get the stuff that we really want and then you save this for last? Nah, because you want to maximize earnings for your TV show. So really and truly, we can't really get what we really want. You see what I'm saying? Because of the earnings. Okay, that's all right. Lady G, appreciate the love. Says, hey, Marlon, one package arrived already and the other is out for delivery. As far as The Last of Us 2, I never played the second one, so it's a buy for me. Gotcha. See, that's the silver lining. Is that so I might just wait, Lady G, I might just wait till tomorrow then, right? I might as well just wait till tomorrow to just pick them up both. So that's the silver lining, right? The silver lining is a lot of you dudes and girls never played The Last of Us Part 2. I'm happy for you. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm happy for you because the gameplay, you could say, listen, I'm gonna get to McShawn right quick. You could say the gameplay in that game is the best that you will probably ever play. The gameplay in that game is like S tier plus. The gameplay has raised the bar, has risen the bar for a lot of games to this day to replicate. right? So at the same time, I do understand that there is a new audience for this game that never played it when it came out 3 years ago. I understand that. But at the same time, come on, man. Like, can we get the games that we really want? Was this really necessary right now for them to announce? Actually, the TV show ain't coming out till 2025. You guys are following what I'm saying? Think about what I just said. Hope y'all understanding. It's not complaining. It's reasoning, and it make it make sense, because everybody else is making videos like, really? The TV show ain't coming out till 2025. You got plenty of time to announce this in 2025. Release it in time for the TV show and make bank. Really? Was now the time for you to announce this now? I'm sorry, man. That's kind of like where my frustration is. Like, considering you guys been stressing, I want multiplayer, Marlon. I want this game. I want that game. Whatever. $19 from McShawn says, what villains do you want? I would love to see the Silver Samurai, Gorgon, Viper, William, Striker Lady, Deathstrike, maybe Mystique, it says Omega, Red Sabretooth, Deadpool, possibly Magneto, Wendigo and Viper, Tiger, and others. Man, everything you just mentioned, especially Magneto. Magneto is the man. Yeah, man, for sure. All of what you just listed, you read my mind. Magneto would be, man, can you imagine Magneto in Wolverine? That would be crazy. Whoa. Omega Red as well too, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, that would be insane. That is too much. That's a overloaded baked potato, McShawn. That's an overloaded baked potato. That's too many villains. Yeah. For sure. Most definitely. For sure. Yeah, those, I mean, Deadpool as well. I mean, yeah, for sure. You know, Magneto. Yeah, Magneto would be crazy. I mean, crazy. Magneto too OP to be in Wolverine. I know, but I'm just saying, man. That's like Carnage. That's like Carnage is too OP, right? Yeah, Carnage is too OP for Spider-Man. And he is. He really is. I mean, he make Venom look like a little puppy. Like, I love Venom and all, but Venom can't touch Carnage, bro. Carnage is insanity. Justly, you're talking about OP? Carnage is OP. Yeah. Forget Sandman. Carnage is OP. Shoot. He make him look like a little puppy. Honestly. Y'all don't watch the movies? Y'all don't read the comics? Man, Carnage is insanity. That's what he is. He's a whole nother level of insanity. Oh, yeah. Hulk versus Wolverine. Oh, man. If they put Hulk in there, bro, that would be crazy. Yeah, Hulk is probably who I would want to see. But I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean, like, I would have to see what happens, you know. But the Hulk, yeah, just like the comics. Yeah, the Hulk would be crazy. But if, I mean, or DLC, Kendrick, or DLC. I mean, Carnage will be probably DLC. Or maybe they might save him for Spider-Man. Raby, what up, man? What's up, Raby? What's going on? What's going on? He said keep capping zone. Oh man, he said Hulk would use Wolverine as a toothpick. Hey man, it's what y'all boys want. It's what y'all boys. Let me get back to some of these questions. It says Sony had a bad year. They have released this. Hey man, I know, man. That's why people are saying the things that they're saying. Greetings and blessings, Luis. God bless you, bro. Love you. It says, yeah, I've only played the first hour of Last of Us 2, so I'm day one on the remake. Kind of figured it would be coming, so I just put a pause on it, honestly, till the day the remaster comes. Yeah, for me, honestly, for me, the Lost Levels, I want to play that. But I'm just saying in general, the timing of of all this. You know what I mean? It's like all we have gotten literally from Naughty Dog this entire generation is 2 remasters and 1 remake. And it's 2 remasters and 1 remake of things that people are not asking for. Who is asking for the Last of Us Part 1 to be remade? Who asked for Uncharted Collection? How many times are you gonna remaster the Uncharted Collection? I don't know. It says, Marlon, as an old gamer, you should know that 4 years of each PS console is not the great waiting. See, greatness is coming 2024, 2025, 2026. You're right. You're right. I mean, you're right. And honestly, I do think that is the difference, right? Is that, a lot of people that are seasoned to PlayStation knows, like, yeah, the first 3 years, 4 years is probably going to be trash. But then when you start getting to the tail end of the life cycle of the console, you start getting up after 4 years, you really start seeing the games. And then you're just like, wait a minute, like, hold up. Like, okay, now Sony is cooking, and rightfully so. I think 2024 is going to be a far way better year for Sony than 2023, 2022, and 2021. And 2020, well, but that's the launch of the console, but not counting 2020, but 21, 22, and 23. Definitely going to be a way better year. There's a lot of IPs. And you know what's crazy? We're going to see Wolverine. That's the crazy part. In 2024, we know it's not coming out till 2025, but we're going to see what Wolverine looks like gameplay-wise. At least we can hope. If it's coming out in 2025, maybe it's late 2025, maybe it's early 2025, mid 2025. Ghost of Tsushima 2, we're gonna see next year. So a lot of these games that are deep within Sony's development cycle right now, DS2, I mean, Death Stranding 2, that's what I'm talking about. Ghost of Tsushima 2, what else? Wolverine. Those are the type of games, we're gonna see. What Sony Ben is working on. Like, that's when, things are going to really start to change. Like, the heat is going to be on at that point, So, yeah, man. Yeah. He said these 3 years are going to be big for the PS5. He said Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy had trash 30 FPS. Trash 30 FPS on PS5 remaster games are 60. Yeah, I know. I know, man. I know. But it's just, golly, man. He said they making $10 on the remaster and could have made $70. Well, they are on the WLF edition. The WLF edition is probably gonna be $100. So they're gonna make bread. Listen, guys, I'm being honest with y'all. They're gonna make bread regardless of how we feel. Like, they're gonna make bread regardless. I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. They're gonna make bread regardless on how we feel. You see what I'm saying? So they're selling that limited edition, that WLF edition. That is gonna sell. They're gonna make bank off of that. Don't forget about that. The $10. Oh yeah, the $10. Nah, bro. That is gonna be sold. How much y'all want to bet that the WLF edition, do you not know, Last of Us fans? They will buy anything. They will buy anything. So that edition is going to be sold out. Almost guarantee you that's going to be $100. Almost guarantee you it's going to be it. So that's where they're going to make their bank off of. Trust me. Where is Uncharted 5? Nobody knows, man. Honestly, bro, after Uncharted 4, I'm satisfied. You know what I mean? I'm satisfied. Like, it's just like, my God. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, he said Spider-Man 2 is getting pretty old too. Hope Sony gets a remaster by the end of the... People are making fun of this, the remaster. Like, oh my God, this franchise now has more remasters and remakes than original titles. I'm just looking at the comments. Oh boy. It's so sad. It's so sad. You're looking at the PlayStation channel comments and it's just like, Uh, Hey, man, we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's see here. It says, I'm not getting the $10 upgrade and will be buying the physical standard edition of last. Oh, so you're buying the WLF edition. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, bro. I see you. He says Sony has lost their way. Let me ask you why you're saying that. For the chat, because some people are probably going to be like, well, what do you mean by that? Please highlight us. Please highlight us, Crazy Whole School, and explain, kind of going a little bit in depth on where you're coming from with this so that we can all understand where this is all coming from. I said, Marlon, Xbox fanboys hating big time. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be because, listen, they shouldn't be. I'm just going to keep it a buck. They shouldn't be. And the reason why, they got Starfield. Hello. They got Starfield. Starfield, everybody. They got Starfield. They have Forza. They have Hellblade. They have Fable. They have Perfect Dark. They have Avowed. They have Gears of War 6. They have Clock Tower. Stalker 2. They got games. So, I'm just saying. State of Decay 3. Oh, yeah. Superman game would be awesome. He says he doesn't need to. Sony is doing all the talking. Oh, boy. Nathan's daughter would be perfect for Uncharted 5. Yeah. After the end of Uncharted 4, I was happy with the ending and I was okay with it, even if they didn't make another one. He says, Sony, you better stop support trash PS4 now. Now, they're still going to keep releasing games here, there, whatever. Let's see what Old School. Did Old School said something? I'm trying to find what Old School was saying. He said something. Maxima says that they're out of touch with the PS community. Oh, for sure they are. For sure they are. Most definitely they are out of touch. I'll definitely say that for sure. They just don't communicate. A Crazy Old School. Repeat what you said, so that we are all aware of what you said, and because some PlayStation fans are gonna take it to heart, So that's why I said, if you think Sony is out of touch, man, obviously that's opinion, but at the same, oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Hey, look at your boy. Oh, I'm right over here. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, we duel on screen. Hey. Hey, man, I'm Magneto. Hey, oh, I'm back. I'm back, baby. Oh, look. I'm back. All right, back in the huddle. Oh yeah, Indiana Jones. That's right. Yeah, Indiana Jones. Ryan, what's up, homie? Says, dude's really simping out here for a remaster of Last of Us 2. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Ryan. I'm telling you, man. Like, I get it. A lot of people are saying, well, it's $10. Okay, it's $10. But also on top of that, it's $10. But all we have gotten from Naughty Dog is 2 remasters and 1 remake. We haven't gotten anything else from them, right? And it's like, well, I get for the new gamers, because everybody is saying, oh, it's for new gamers. I get that. I understand it. But the timing of it, they could have saved that for 2025. The show ain't coming out till 2025. Right? So save it for 2025. What about Sly Cooper? What about Jack and Daxter? What about Killzone? What about Resistance? What about Motorstorm? SOCOM? Like, what about those IPs? You see what I'm saying? IPs that we need right now. What about Bloodborne? People have been asking about, it's been since 2015. Last of Us Part 2 has been since 3 years ago, right? What about Bloodborne? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? It says, I don't get what goes on at Sony board meetings, releasing Killzone, Infamous, Resistance, Motorstorm, SOCOM would make them bank. Exactly. That's my point. That's my point. Exactly. I've been stressing it so much. Ryan, you one of the main ones, bro, that always be bringing up Resistance. Man, bring back Resistance. I'm telling you. And Jim Ryan is like, oh, yeah. Oh, nobody cares about old games. Okay? See that? I'll tell you how it goes at the board meetings. Is that Herman? Come on in here, Herman. How you doing, Herman? Sit down there. I'm having a cup of tea. Okay, Herman, what's on the board meeting for today? Oh, Lord have mercy. We have a lot of remasters here. All right. Let's see how we can structure this here over the next, say about the next 3 years of the PS5 life cycle. Hold on, my boss is calling. Hello there. Yes, sir. Right. Listen here. My blood pressure is extremely high here. Listen, I'm very stressed out here. These games like Ghost of Tsushima 2, they're taking a longer time than usual. Typical 5, 6 year, 4 years life cycle. So we need to regurgitate a lot of third wheel games, and it's going to be remasters of remasters. So I know PlayStation fans are going to be pissed, but it doesn't matter. Herman, hold on to your horses. Herman, don't talk about these newly developed games right now. Let's focus on what's more important. I'm trying to tell you guys. Listen. Sean Layton talked about fillers. AA games. AAA games. How these AAA games take a lot of time. And you need fillers. Like, I don't want to see no Last of Us remaster so soon. Give it to us next year or something, right? But I want to see stuff from Sony like Kena Bridge of Spirits. Y'all remember Kena Bridge? Play that game from start to finish. How about us seeing a Kena Bridge of Spirit? Like, that is filler for me. Come on, like Sifu, game like that. Like, that's the type of games I want to see get announced. Fillers until the bigger stuff, like Death Stranding 2 comes out. Freaking, Ghost of Tsushima, Sony Ben's new game. I want to see fillers. I want to see filler games. Like, if you need more time, it's almost as if like we know they need more time for these bigger games, like Ghost of Tsushima 2 and Wolverine. Drop those at least good filler games. I don't want to see no freaking remaster. If it ain't 10 year plus, the rule is this. If it ain't freaking 10 years plus, we don't want to see it. Let me know if you agree with me. If for a remaster, it needs to be 10 plus years. 10 plus friggin' years. And I know y'all gonna say, yes, Marlon, I agree. 10 friggin' plus years. Anything over 10 years, cool. Remake whatever you want to remake over 10 years. That's fine with me. Remaster whatever you want to remaster over 10 years. That's fine with me. Period. You see what I'm saying? But come on, man. Like, and okay. The same exact thing about Horizon Zero Dawn. Remember that? Oh, well, we were hearing about this last year. The year before last. Rumor is, oh, we're getting a Horizon Zero Dawn remaster. Wait, what? Listen, man. That's what I'm saying. So that's going to be our fill-in, guys. That's going to be those filler games. For people who don't know what filler games is, the games that is a bridge in between droughts. It's called the game that is bridge between droughts. Period. The game that is right in between the major AAA or quad A game that is in development. Whatever the next big game is, it seemed like Sony is just be like, nah, we don't need to push no AA stuff. Not to say that there's not going to be no AA stuff. Not to say that there's not going to be no more filler like Stray. Those type of games. Y'all following what I'm saying? Those are the type of games that are filler type games. Stray, Kena Bridge of Spirits, Sifu. Those are the type of games that are filler games that hold us over. Helldivers, Destruction All-Stars. Those are filler type of games that can kind of hold us over a little bit until we get the real deal. Are y'all following what I'm saying? Because remasters and remakes is just not going to cut it for games that are short in time. Like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, people want to see things from 10 plus years ago getting remade or remastered. Can you imagine if we got a remake of Killzone? The original Killzone, talking about new audience, like y'all defend it and say, oh, it's for a new audience. It's for new gamers. I get that. I understand that it will always be about new gamers. But what about if we get God of War 1 and 2? You want to talk about new gamers? You got legacy IPs that you're just sitting on like a goose egg, like a golden goose egg. Really? How about you remake and remaster games? You talking about a new audience? New players? Yeah. Anybody who wants to play Last of Us 2, they can easily play it on their PS5 via backwards compatibility at 60 frames per second and be voila, be happy, right? They can be happy. But you talk about new generation? Okay, let's talk about new generation. What about God of War 1 and 2? Really, dog? What about Jak and Daxter? Most new generation people don't even know freaking Jak. Really, dog? What about Sly Cooper? Really, dog? Are we really going to go to here with this? What about Siphon Filter? Really, dog? Really? Y'all joking. Y'all freaking joking. Y'all know I'm speaking facts. Y'all joking. You want to talk about new fans, new gamers? Man, if they remade God of War 1 and 2, insane. What? Oh my God. You boy, look at here. Yo, y'all have, you see? Agreed. All right. Agreed. Y'all laughing because y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all laughing because you know I keep it real with you guys. Man, listen, bro. Nobody said there's anything wrong with remakes and remasters, but when there is too many of them in a short period of time, and generally for the hardcore of hardcore, really don't really make sense. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, makes no sense. Okay, what is this? When we could be getting God of War 1 and 2, we could be getting Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper. Okay, do I need to keep going on these legendary Sony franchises? Oh my God, man. Come on, guys. Y'all know better than what. Okay, name out some of the best PS2 games that you have ever played in your life. And wouldn't you want those best PS2 games ever made to be on the PlayStation 5 right now? I'm pretty sure. Instead of The Last of Us remaster, I am pretty sure of it. I'm willing to bet and lose that a lot, unless y'all trolling, that a lot of y'all would have been like, you know what, Marlon? Shoot. You know what? Man, I could show you SOCOM right now, bro. Over Last of Us. What? Last of who? Bro, we can play that via backwards compatibility. No. Give me that SOCOM. Give me that SOCOM US Navy SEALs. What? Unless I'm tripping. Oh, Marlon's tripping. Nah, I'm not tripping. Because I'm willing to bet and lose that a lot of PS2 games that y'all grew up on and love, unless y'all lying, that you want to play. You're reminiscing it because you want it. You want it. You want to play it. So, again, proving my point. You know, it's Onimusha. Not going to happen. That's cap. Not going to happen. Y'all talk about Parasite Eve. Y'all talk about what Dino Crisis. Ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. Right? That's Capcom. Ain't happening. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. You know what I'm saying? It's a freaking shame. Maybe I'm too old school, but come on, you Shinobi? Y'all remember Shinobi? Ah, man, y'all really want to talk about PS2 games now? Really, dog? Where we in a world where we got let me stop talking. You're wasting your time talking, Marlon. Just drop it. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Really? The amount of games that's on PS2 that could be remade, remastered. What? Y'all boys are crazy, bruh. Oh, yeah, exactly. So we need to stop making BS bro, there's nothing wrong with remasters and remakes, but do the games that we want. Jim Ryan, oh, there's not a crave for nostalgia. Lies. At the beginning of this generation, people were believing the rumors of the PS5. Remember those lies? Yeah, dog, PS5 is going to be fully backwards compatible to PS4, PS3, PS2, PS1, and you can pop 1, 2, 3, 4 this up in there, and Vita and PSP. Lies, all freaking lies, man. Listen, everybody got time for the lies and the fabrication. You know what I mean? You know how hype people got for PS5, and only to get let down by the lying, fraudulent rumors. I was dumb enough to believe it too. Oh yeah, dog, PS5 is fully backwards compatible because people want to relive that nostalgia. If you are not going to be remaking and remastering the games that we want, how many times have we sat in here? Oh yeah, Marlon, what happened to Midnight Club? Y'all sitting here talking about Midnight Club. Remember Midnight Club on PS2? Oh man, Rockstar is tripping. Right? Rockstar said they're gonna bring it back. You see what I'm, it's like people miss the older games. Onimusha, Shinobi. What's that game called? The Suffering? Oh my, what? Don't, man, I would take The Suffering. Some of y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. Look it up. The Suffering on the PS2. Bro, listen, man. The Bouncer, man, there's so many games. So many freaking games, bro. Dragon King, shouts to Dragon King. Says, bro, I finally was able to upgrade my power supply from 400 watt to 500 watt and my GPU from the 1650 Super to a 3060, bro. I have a Ryzen 5 3500. Should I upgrade to a Ryzen 5 6500 or a 5600X? I mean, you can. You can if you want. If you want a little bit more frames and a little bit more performance, then yeah, you can. As long as the motherboard is supported, which I think the motherboard that you have should make you go up 1 gen or so. Because typically that's how it is with Intel stuff. Like my motherboard, I can upgrade to the 11th gen, you know, because I have a 10th gen processor, so you can go up 1 gen. So let's see here. The Bouncer, yeah. Soul Reaver. Man, these boys don't know about no Soul Reaver. So who? Legacy of Kain. Yeah, man, let me drop some of this on y'all today. Legacy of Kain. Y'all not ready for Soul Reaver. What? The Suffering. What? Oh my God. The Getaway. What? Oh my, y'all playing games, bro. Dog. The Getaway? The Getaway? What? Y'all don't remember The Getaway? Y'all sleeping today. Manhunt. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna be remade. Bro, listen to me, man. Listen to me. Y'all not gonna, man. Budokai. Oh, we supposed to be getting a new Budokai game. Is it Budokai or is it Tenkaichi? I think it's Tenkaichi 4, right? It's supposed to be getting Tenkaichi 4. Italian. Give up on PS2. It ain't just, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not. Oh, Joe, what's popping? Says Marlon, I'm the only smuggler who is excited for the upgraded Last of Us 2. Nah, there's people in here. Like I said, I want to see the lost levels, but I'm just saying the timing of this, bro. The timing of this, like, can we get some other announcements? Something fresh, something different for right now. You got until 2025 to announce this. I'm just saying. Everybody making videos. Really, Sony? Was this necessary right now? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? People saying, is it the PS5 is basically pointless right now because it's like, where are the other games? Like, why are we talking about Last of Us Remaster when you got until 2025? Don't know. Whatever. He says, I remember buying Soul Reaver. He says, because I thought the cover was cool. Yeah. Crazy game, bro. Crazy game on PS2. Man, y'all remember Killzone 1 on PS2? Some of y'all don't even remember Killzone on the PS2. Nah, y'all don't. Y'all don't remember. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't remember the original Killzone on PS2. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because you will understand how frustrated we are right now. You can understand why people are making the videos that they're making, why people are saying that Sony, what are they doing right now? They lost their way. You can see why people are saying what they're saying. Like, you can't fault them because they got some of the best IPs in the world next to Nintendo. Facts. All facts. And y'all know it too. He says, my super chat is invincible. Wait, did you say so? Oh, he says, you remember the last time box exclusive won an award? Long time ago. You talking about Xbox? Long time ago. Did not see that pop up. It says, Marlon, just imagine Wolverine versus Sabretooth. It says, I want to see how they handle his character. Sabretooth is Wolverine's worst enemy. Yep. And for a reason, because he ruins Logan's life when when they met each other. Yeah. For sure. He says, how would you feel if Sony put SOCOM Warhawk Killzone on? I'll be happy. I'll be so happy because at least that would take our minds off of COD just for a little minute. You know, you see what I'm saying? The reason why COD was released in the state that it was released in is because there's no competition. There's no competition. And I feel like it's the same thing. That maybe that's the reason why Sony is just being so nonchalant. Like, man, we don't have no competition, Marlon. What do you want us to do? That's probably what Sony's saying. Like, bro, listen, what do you want us to do? We feel like we don't have no competition. Why should we go hard? Why? Sony probably was like, why should we go in the bag and take out all these games that you say you want? Why should we? When Microsoft is not really pushing us to. Until January, Dragon Battle Hour event. Hopefully we do. Oh, Bloody Roar. Yeah, okay. He said Call of Duty is trash. It's sad, man, that y'all saying that. It's sad that y'all saying Call of Duty is trash. It's sad. Because MW3, bro. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so while I have y'all in here, I was trying to finish up the campaign, and I just couldn't do it. This bald-headed dude that, I forgot his name right now. I can't even think. He just kept saying the same lines over and over again. Like, I forgot the mission. It's like you're in the snow mission. And I guess he got captured and stuff by what's his name again? Makarov, right? By Makarov. And we end up like putting we had to stop the convoy or something, whatever in the game. And we end up seeing him, the general, the 4-star general guy. And, you know, Captain Price is like, man, make sure can you handle yourself? You know how to shoot or whatever. And the general was like, does a polar bear take a crap in the snow? What? God dang, bro. You couldn't come up with a better line than that. And he just kept saying it. When Captain Price saying, that is trash to me. That makes recycling the same lines over and over. Does a polar bear take a crap in the snow? What? you bald-headed. What are you talking about? Does a polar bear take a crap in the snow? I just put the controller down. I said, I can't do this. I can't do MW3. I can't. Like, why are you regurgitating the same lines? Oh.
Does a polar bear take a crap in the snow?
Yeah. Garbage. It says I was hoping I can't even hold a straight face. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, I can't. I just can't. You just keep saying the same thing over and over again. There's a polar bear. Can you say something different than a polar bear taking crap in the snow? We know polar bears ain't gonna take no crap in the snow. Can you use a different line? It says, bro, I would like to see the Granada series. It says again, remake. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. It said COD is trash before Microsoft owned the IP. Imagine after. Oh, Lord. Joe Kova with the hype train. Yes, sir. Mr. Joey Kova says, if people are saying that the PS5 is useless, then the Xbox Series X is damaging to the industry. Oh, boy. Joe, you about to stir the pot now. Come on, Joe. I expect better from you, man. Come on. They have the game of the generation. The best game ever made to the Xbox fan base is Starfield. I'm just saying, man. Come on, dude. Stop stirring the pot. You about to stir the pot? I said, Marlon, remember Baby Step trailer? Oh, Lord. Yeah, the Baby Steps trailer. Yeah, the Baby Steps trailer. Good God. They opened the show with Baby Steps. Yeah. KTC said there's no roadmap, but I know there is some good stuff coming for PS 2024 besides The Last of Us Director's. Oh, for sure. Let's go off the top of the head here, KTC. You got Phantom Blade. You got Silent Hill 2 remake. You have I said Phantom Blade, Silent Hill 2 remake. You have Helldivers 2. What else? Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. What else? What else? Am I forgetting something else? I'm forgetting something else, ain't I? I'm probably forgetting something else. What's that game called? Concord. Throw Concord in there too. Phantom Blade Zero in there too. Which I think I did mention Phantom Blade Zero. But yeah, and we might get Spider-Man 2 DLC next year. So there are games. There are games coming out. It says here, I'm playing Super Mario RPG. Hey, there you go. What's his name again from the Mario RPG again? What's that boy's name again? The mascot for Mario RPG. What is his name again? I can't remember his name. His name is on my mind, but I can't remember. The Mario, yeah, Super Mario RPG. He's from the RPG. What is his name? I think they put him in. They were supposed to. I don't remember. Man, what's his name? His name is Gino. Yep, Gino. There it is. Gino. Yep, Gino. People wanted Gino so bad in Smash. I remember the early parts of Smash Ultimate. And people was like, oh my God, when Sakurai was doing all them DLCs and stuff. Oh, Gino. But it says, I was hoping for Last of Us would be on PC. Yeah, I know. That's probably going to be sometime next year, if not. It said that Starfield just got fertilized garbage. Oh, Lord. Man, I don't even know, man. It said remake station in full effect. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Oh, God. It says load field for game of the year. No cap. Hey, man, they were very upset. They were very upset when it didn't got nominated for game of the year. They were very upset about that. Oh, for sure. They were upset. Said, bro, he said, it says not me, bro. It says, I'll fix it. It says, bro. Oh, okay. I think Wheezy's talking to somebody else. It says, don't worry, Metal Gear is coming to PS5 Pro. Yeah, right. Bro, listen. You know from when we were feeding into these lies, these shenanigans, these fabrication lies. Oh, yeah. Metal Gear Solid is getting remade for PS5. Where's the Metal Gear Solid for PS5 remake at? Where's the original Metal Gear Solid? Build an Unreal Engine 5. Where's that? We've been hearing that from like 3 years ago. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sony is working with Konami, right? Remember those lies? Working with Konami to get the license to do a Metal Gear 6. Where's that at? Boy. Wait, we got 2 Louises up in here? Wow. Wait, that's strange. It said Dead to Rights PS2. Wait, Microsoft owns Dead to Rights, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think Microsoft owns Dead to Rights. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think, maybe, I don't remember. He says one of them is my, oh, okay. He says Helldivers 2. Yeah, so yeah, Stellar Blade. I keep forgetting about Stellar Blade. So you have Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin, Silent Hill, Foam Stars, Lost Soul Aside, DS2, potential DLC for Spider-Man, Concord, Phantom Blade. Yep, that's like 10. And then obviously The Last of Us, that's 11. So there are games. 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 It says I thought Momco made Dead to Namco. You talking about Namco? Bandai Namco? I don't remember. It's been so long. I could have sworn Microsoft owns the IP though. I don't remember. It says no way in a million years. Let's see here. It said Marlon, do you think that HD2 will be better than MW3? Man, I don't know, bro. I mean, honestly, I don't know, man. I want to see it to believe it, bro. Because it's almost as if like it's just, oh, Peppa Pig. All right, there you go. It said 2024, another year of delays. Keep expectations low. That is true. That is true. Because a lot of the games are going to get pushed back into 2025. Yep, that's what always happens. And the same thing with GTA 6. I mean, obviously, obviously, like, I'm not, naive to the fact that, well, yeah, Marlon, you need to, nah, bro. Because at the end of the day, dog, you got to keep it real with yourself. And you got to set those expectations low because, yeah, it's the same thing that Couture. Yeah, I heard that it's completely flatlined, bro. I heard that, that's it. Like it's never coming. And it's a shame. What a freaking shame. And we're getting so many remakes and remasters and things of that nature for games that we're not even asking for, but Couture is flatlined. That's crazy. It says, that's what I'm saying. Like, the likes, like, come on, bro. It says, oh, okay. Yeah, man, y'all chill, bro. Y'all chill with that stuff. Just relax. I mean, hey, if you don't like the fact that he has your name, Wheezy, just, I don't know. Where's the mods at? I mean, maybe time him out or whatever the case may be if that's annoying you or something, But just let's just keep it clean, man. GTA 6 2025. Yeah, GTA 6 is definitely 2025. Bro, if GTA 6 drops in 2024, that's going to be huge. That's going to be so freaking huge. Oh, Dead to Rights is owned by Bandai Namco? Okay, well, that's why we ain't going to ever see nothing on that game. Marlon, is Horizon Forbidden West better than the first game? In some instance, I mean, Zero Dawn had the better story. Horizon Forbidden West was really good, but I think Zero Dawn had the better story. The DLC was phenomenal. Yeah. Louise, let's just keep it clean, bro. It's not even worth it, man. Let's just keep it clean in the chat, guys. It ain't even worth it. He says, I find it funny that the delay argument isn't used for Xbox 2024 lineup besides Avowed. What games would actually be releasing next year on Xbox side? If all, well, I mean, you have Stalker 2, you have Hellblade 2. I'm trying to see. Wait, is Avowed 2024? Is it? I don't quite remember. I think they do have some games for 2024 though, for sure. They definitely do have some games. What's that game called? Flintlock. I mean, they do have some stuff. True Crime is owned. Wait, Xbox owns True Crime and not doing nothing with it? What a shame. What a shame. It said, did I say something? It says, release. I'm confused now. I don't. Did I say something? Or we got other Luis around? I don't know. Oh, no. Nah, Luis, you're good. It's Loeasy. Hey, man. You said did. No. You didn't. Louise, you're good, bro. You said, yeah, it was published by Activision, True Crimes. Ah, man, I miss True Crimes, bro. True Crimes was fire. Yeah. True Crimes was just crazy, man. Yeah, buddy. Oh, no. You good, Luis. You good. Yeah. Let's see here. It says when Xbox is going to make Splinter Cell. Well, that's Ubisoft. That's Ubisoft's IP. And they already said that they're going to make a return. So we will see. They already said it's going to make a return. We will see. I ain't going to hold my breath on it, but we will see. It says, I believe Street Fighter 6 and MK1 was obsessed. Let's see here. It says True Crime will have next gen. Yeah, don't get your hopes up. Do not get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up for that. Prince of Persia. Yes, Prince of Persia is returning. He says Sony let Couture go because the devs wanted to go. Well, we're going to hit and stay away from a. I don't know what's going on, bro. It's all type of shenanigans going on. This is Marlon. Let's see. It's a Marlon. Do you think GTA 6, with all the hype surrounding it, Marlon, will be garbage? Marlon, some people think the game is going to be trash due to the leaks. You know what? Rockstar and Take-Two can't afford for this to be trash. And the reason why, I know Rockstar wasn't responsible for the GTA, was it the GTA remasters or remakes or whatever the heck they did? I know there was a different studio worked on that. But you know, their name is attached to it because obviously it's their game or whatever. But listen, they can't afford for this to be trash. They can't afford for GTA 6. $1 billion. Guys, $1 billion. $1 billion. $1 billion. $1 billion. $1 billion. Man. $1 billion budget. So it's just, that's a lot of money to go down the drain. So I don't know, man. I think it's going to be good, but I'm also going to lower my expectations. I don't think we're going to get a long trailer. I don't even think the trailer is going to leave us on a cliffhanger for sure, because we want to see more. You know what I mean? We want to see more. We want to see actual gameplay, but we're just going to get like a quick, maybe a minute trailer or something or less. And everybody just going to go crazy. They ain't even going to show nothing. They're just going to show the logo and people are just going to go crazy. You know what I mean? So, man, they have so much money to make off this game, and it's next generation only. I can just imagine, bro. It's going to be crazy when GTA 6 comes out. It's just going to be, as soon as we get the official announcement, crazy. The internet is just going to go crazy. He says, it's true now. He said, how many games do you think will be coming out? Of course, next year. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, starting off the year with a fresh state of play, or Microsoft coming out with something, you know, and we get to see some games, and you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Rockstar doesn't make games that often outside of GTA, Red Dead Redemption. GTA 6 does bad. They lose a lot of money. Exactly. So I don't freaking know, man. I don't freaking know. Exactly. It said, Marlon, you've been good this year. He says you don't want to upset Sen. I'm done with you, bro. But yeah, GTA 6 is going to be good. Period. GTA 6 is going to be real good. They can't afford to mess that up, bro. If they mess that up, then you already know, bro. Like it's just going to be very, very bad. Very, 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 very bad. Like very, very bad. So I mean, I don't know what else to say, but that's the reality. It's spending that type of bread, then hey, you already know. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, guys. Hit the subscribe button for me as well. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. Any more questions? Any more concerns? I appreciate you. Let's see here. It says, what's the best fight game ever? Best fight game ever. Man, there's so many good fighting game. Bloody Roar, that was a very good fighting game. I would say one of the best ever. Tekken, one of the best ever. Street Fighter, MK. I mean, Bloody Roar was awesome. It says rip GTA 7. No more GTA 7. Why you say that? I said, what Xbox exclusive games you want to play? Hellblade 2, State of Decay 3, Gears. I want to see what they do with Gears. I mean, Cliffy B thinks that they need to reboot the franchise, which I do believe that they need to. Killer Instinct, for sure. They need to do a new Killer Instinct. The Marcus Phoenix collection, I could look forward to something like that. Built with Unreal Engine 5. And maybe redo the onlines for all the other Gears. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, that is kind of up there as well. But I don't know if that's even going to happen. State of Decay, Perfect Dark. More importantly, Perfect Dark and Fable. Those two games I really want to play. Fable and Perfect Dark. So, you know, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Soul Calibur. Yeah. Soul Calibur 2 was so good, man. Soul Calibur 2 was so good. You have no Dreamcast days. Armand, do you remember Fighting Force? Oh, yeah. And Virtual Fighter. That was a really good game, too, on PS2. I said, tell Sony, bring back the PSP. See what I'm saying? Like I was saying in my review for the PS Portal, I said that PlayStation fans are craving a handheld. Like they need a handheld. Like we're in the market now where everywhere we turn around, oh, ROG Ally, oh, Legion Go. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Steam Deck OLED. Like, I mean, everywhere you turn. And so PlayStation fans are feeling like, oh, man. But from what I heard, some people are enjoying the Portal. So, hey, man. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Like, you know. It says they can keep Gears online. Just give us the campaign. Man, Gears 5 campaign was not that good, though. Waiting on Max Payne. Oh, Max Payne, bro. Max Payne 1 and 2 is fixing to be crazy. I'm so happy and excited that they're actually remaking Max Payne 1 and 2. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Max Payne, for a lot of you youngins that never played the original Max, now that is a game that is worthy of being remade. That is a game that is worthy to be remade. Does that make any sense? Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense to me. Let's see here. It said Killer Instinct is getting a big next-gen update November 22nd. They having a stream. Oh, nice. Nice. Because Killer Instinct was amazing, bro. Killer Instinct, with that Sega partnership, I hope that Dead or Alive goes back to being Xbox. Oh, Dead or Alive was good too as well. I said the Portal was specifically marketed as a remote play device. He said they did their job. I'm not interested in it. Hey, man, you know what? I specifically said that in my review. I said, hey, the Portal is marketed as a handheld device. That's all. I'm not handheld. I meant to say remote play device. It's marketed as a remote play device. If you don't have a PS5, it's useless. You know, the cons are no Bluetooth, no Wi-Fi 6. The analog sticks are too small. And there's input lag, like lots of input lag, depending on, for some people, they don't experience it. But for the majority, and the fuzziness, the screen is nice. The feel of it in your hand is way better than the feel of it in your hands with the backbone, because the backbones are just too small. But the feel of the Portal in your hands are really good. The screen is nice. The speakers are not bad. I mean, there are some pros to it. You know what I mean? What else? You got a headphone jack. You know, you could use the USB-C to charge it up and stuff like that. It's not perfect. It's not for everybody. Some people feel like it's pointless because you can use your phone or whatever the case may be. But Sony specifically designed that for engagement, to get people on the go with their PS5 so that they can play more games and drive up the retention on the PS5. Oh my God. Loeasy, come on, bro. Oh my Lord. Come on, Loeasy. Come on, man. Just keep it clean, man. I got a timeout. Come on, man. Just keep it clean. Oh my goodness. Just keep it clean, man. Why are we, bro? Oh my goodness. I had to just time him out. Like, just come on. I know you're mad, but come on, man. Golly. Could we just, Loeasy, the other Loeasy, could you just change your name or something, man, just so that this man can be okay? Because he's been an OG sub for a long time, and I just don't know what's going on right now. Like, this is just holy biscuit cow. Thank you so much, TJ. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, this constant back and forth. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's just way too much. It's way too much going on right now. Like, I don't people going back and forth using all vulgar languages, and I don't have time for that. Like, let's just keep it clean, man. Keep it gaming, and goodness gracious, man. Man. Hey, appreciate that, TJ, man. God bless. You know, it's just, Lord, have mercy. PlayStation Portal is a dust collector for most. I'm hearing some people saying it's a door stopper. So it's a door stopper for some. But we'll see though, man. But guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support, man. I appreciate y'all today. Today was an awesome stream. And I appreciate y'all for being here today. Hey, TJ, Gaskin, thank y'all so much for the donations for First Lady. When she wakes up, I will definitely tell her. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all get the likes up, guys. Let's see if we can crush over 300 likes on today's show. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And tomorrow, well, I'm going to be getting 2 packages. And so on tomorrow's show, we're going to open up what Lady G got for us in the mail. So if you guys want to send me anything in the mail, it's in the description. The P.O. box, just click down on the description and you look and you'll see my P.O. box right there. So if you want to send me anything, go ahead and send it to me. Just let me know when you do, and then we'll open it up on stream during the show. All right. I love y'all. Shout outs to TJ. God bless you, man. Thank you for the donos, man. And Gaskin as well. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me, guys, on the way out. I need some food in my system. Peace.